Hey everybody, Darren here. Just finished my shift shop workout. So this is the single dad zone, and I've been going through, for mindset purposes, the 11 laws that'll change your life. It's a Tony Horton book called The Big Picture. It's a really, really good book. And so the first law was do your best, forget the rest. Our second law was to find your purpose. The third law was to basically have a plan. So to have a plan towards your purpose. So now we're into what he calls the 3 cornerstones. So there's going to be law 4, 5, and 6 are the cornerstones. He calls them variety, consistency, and intensity. So those are the next 3 laws we're going to go through. So law number 4 is variety. And the reason I'm holding my little agility markers is because this creates variety. So the shift shop, we use these little markers to move around in different directions. We use them to tap or as targets. So it changes things up, and that's really the key. In fitness, you always want to be changing things up for a bunch of reasons. Number one, if you keep trying to do the same thing, you go to the gym and do some curls, do some shoulder presses, it gets boring and you're going to quit. But with variety, when you change it up, when you do some high intensity interval training, when you do some weight training, when you do some different types of cardio, when you jump on the pull-up bar and you change it all up, it's creating variety. It's going to want you're going to want to keep going when you have variety. In addition, muscle confusion. Your body works best when you're doing different things, because the way fitness works is you're making your body adapt. You're pushing it further and further than what it's capable of, and it adapts and it gets stronger. And that's why the muscles build and your cardio gets better. It's because you're adapting. So he takes these laws and he applies them, they're both basically fitness laws, but he applies them to just your general life. So if you think about it, variety is great for many reasons. So great inventions were made because of variety. People like the spice of life. They like to try different things. So they experiment. I mean, look at the old, block cell phones. People kept stepping out of their comfort zone, trying different things, experimenting. And now, we have this amazing iPhone where I can go live and talk to you guys. It's also cars. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, I used to open up the hood. I could take things apart, put them back together, change the oil, change spark plugs, do all kinds of stuff with cars. They were simple. Now you go to a car and you open it up and it's this big piece of plastic and you're like, where's the engine? So, the variety, the experimenting, trying different things is where you find out, where change occurs. And, you try new things, sometimes it doesn't work out, then you learn. The other way that variety helps is, with your food. So if you're always eating the same bland food over and over again, and I'm very guilty of this, I am a very picky eater, but you need to try new things. When you try variety, you try healthier things. I've been working really hard, especially with this program, to improve my diet. So I've been trying, new things and, trying to see how they taste and if I like them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I learn. The other way variety is important in your life is, I find, with my kids. When I try to do the same thing over and over again with them, eventually it fails. What worked yesterday, many times doesn't work today. So you need variety. They get bored easy. You got to change things up. Some days you might want to do a fitness program with them. Some days they're like, I'm not going to join you today. So you need variety. And even in relationships, I'm not saying variety like, hey, let's just hop from relationship to relationship. But within a relationship, you need variety. You can't just do the same thing. You can't just come home, eat dinner, watch TV, go to sleep. It gets boring. You need variety. You got to try different things. Have a date night. Have just experiment. See how you can add some spice to your relationships. So variety, law number 4. It is very important in life to try different things. It is the spice of life. Anyway, I'll be back with law number 5, which is going to be consistency, which is one of my favorites, because I think if you want to be successful, you got to be consistent. And I will see you all soon with law 5.